Life is fragile. Losing someone is one of the hardest things we have to go through. Hi, I'm Emily, and welcome to my channel. Other Side was written out of loss, out of heartbreak, questions left unanswered, the hope of seeing them again, never wanting to let those moments slip away. It's also about telling people that you love them and being present in the moment with them because tomorrow is not promised. This song, Other Side, was written about somebody that I truly loved and cared about, and it was like family, and they were taken from us too soon. This was a true friend. He was somebody that was always there for us. And, we had long conversations. We had fun together. We loved music together. His friends were our friends. His family ended up being our family. And it was just like we all had a blast together and we could be our true selves. And then one day he all of a sudden was gone and we didn't know how to handle that. So I wrote this song about it. This friend of ours was like family. We went on trips together. We went to festivals together. We loved music together. His friends ended up being our friends, and our friends ended up being his friends, and his family was like family to us. And so it's like, it was very tough. And, you live in the moment and you live life to the fullest and you just enjoy life. And then all of a sudden someone is taken from you and it's very tough. His death just felt like a nightmare that we were going to wake up from, and it was going to be different, and he wasn't actually gone. And it was just a horrible shock because we didn't see it coming, and nor were we prepared for it, obviously. It just felt like a nightmare that we were going to wake up from, and he was going to be still there. Like, it was just such a shock to us and a devastation to us that it was just like, we didn't know how to handle it. And I wrote this song for him, in tribute to him, because he was like family and we loved him. When I wrote this song, I had a lot of emotions around losing him, but it was also a little bit of therapeutic to write the song for him in tribute for him, to not only give it as a gift to his family, but also his friends as well, and anyone who knew him, because he was somebody who brought all of us together, and it was just like, everyone became friends because of him. There were just a lot of emotions coming up, like depression, sadness, upset, regret, just frustration, because like there was so many things left unsaid, or there were things that we might have regretted saying. And it's just like, because we loved him so much and we wanted the best for him. And it was very hard because like now you can't say that. And it's just the hope that you will see him again in another life. Writing this song was tough, but I wrote it within a week after his death because the funeral was like within a week and a half. And it was very tough. I cried through the whole time that I was writing it, but it was also very therapeutic because it was realizing like what kind of person he truly was, and therefore like the example that I want to leave for other people that I'm friends with. So it was like also like not only therapeutic, but like a realization of compassion, love, and generosity. In the first verse, I talk about how things were supposed to be different. We were meant to grow old together. We were meant to be friends forever, and everything just feels so empty without him now. And it's just like, these feelings are something that, just to remind yourself that if you love people here in the now, like tell them that you love them, or send them a text and be like, I'm thinking of you. Just something where they know that you love them or you care about them, because tomorrow is never promised and we never know what's going to happen tomorrow or even tonight. So don't forget that, and love fully and freely, and don't let anything come in the way of that. In the song, I say that I never got to say goodbye, and that's a regret that stays with me. And so it's like, I don't want anyone else in this world to regret not speaking to like their parents if they haven't talked to them, or forgiving them, or just something, because you will regret it, or you'll have these feelings come up that you wish you would have said something, or you wish you would have done something. So don't have that regret. In the song, it's not just about grieving over someone we've lost, but it's also a reminder of how precious people are in our lives. We all get busy, so we just need to make sure we make time for those no matter what. And just, it could only be like an hour. I don't know, just something where, if you ever lose them or they lose you, that neither of you will regret that you didn't, meet up or anything like that, or have a conversation, or have a quick call, like a 10-minute call. I don't know, just something that like if they were gone tomorrow, like would you regret not saying certain things to them? It's just worth saying something to them about it. This song is not just about loss, but it's reminding yourself, to take each moment in together when you're together. And it's about remembering all the good times and all the memories and the fun that you had with each other, all the great conversations you've had with each other. If they were a very compassionate person, put more compassion in your life, or generosity. And because the more we do that in life, the more we give and heal other people because of that. In the chorus, I chose an EDM drop because he loved EDM music just like we did. And that's actually how we connected in Vegas a long time ago. And we became friends instantly, just like his personality and our love for music. And he just was a great person. And it was like love at first sight in a way. And it was just like, it's a symbolic of an emotional release. And it's like weaving the emotions of like grief and love and hope in the song, that eventually we will get to see each other again someday. In the bridge of my song, there's a lot of unsaid goodbyes. And so it's just expressing the biggest, heartbreak of that we never got to say goodbye. And there was a lot of things left unsaid. And like, I regret, not saying those things, or regret saying those things, depending on what it was. Or it's like not reaching out to them, and there's just a lot of regret around it. And it's just like a heartfelt message to tell you, like, don't let things go by, and don't be too busy to reach out to somebody, because you never know when it might be their last. It's never too late to talk to somebody, to forgive somebody, to just say I'm thinking about you, or I say I love you. It's never too late. So don't forget that. I encourage all of you who you haven't talked to somebody in a while, or there's things left unsaid with family members or loved ones or significant others, and it's just like, say it now. Don't wait, and reach out to them now. Get over your pride and your ego, and just speak to the person and tell them you're still angry, but you want to work things out. Like, you can always work this out in conversation. And so it's just like, I urge you to take this on, as it's very important in this world, so you do not have any regrets. I also want this song to remind you that there is still hope. We're allowed to grieve. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be upset. Just be okay with it in your body, and allow yourself to grieve. For those out there that we didn't get to say goodbye to, just know that they're in a better place, and that we can still love them. We can still bring up all the happy memories and remember them in a happy light, and forgive them if they did do things to us, or ask for forgiveness still. And it's like, work on healing that relationship, and don't dwell on the negative or regrets if you have any. Remember that they still want you to live your life fully, even if there were some issues between you, and that, there's still love and compassion there. I promise. In the comments below, please share your stories of loss or grief, or what you've gone through and how you've healed. And I'd just like to hear your stories, as we, can create a connection around that. And, we can create a community around, our losses or our healing, and just so we can help each other out. I encourage you all to go listen to the full song, Other Side, on all streaming platforms under Emley, spelled Emley. And I'd love to hear your stories, and I would love to hear more from you. I would love for you to dedicate it to someone you've lost. And if so, you can always just put their name in the comments below as well. Let's not live life with regrets. Let's show up for each other, love each other, and not wait too long to say what's on our minds. Tell someone you love them today, and reach out. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more information. Will I see you on the other side? We never got to say goodbye. We never got to say goodbye. Will I see you on the other side? We never got to say goodbye. We never got to say goodbye.